When accidents happen, having the right support is crucial. Skip Trace Investigations offers expert personal injury investigation services, uncovering the truth behind incidents. Our skilled team meticulously collects evidence, interviews witnesses, conducts surveillance, and analyzes details to build strong cases. With our dedication and expertise, we aim to empower clients by providing them the clarity and assurance they need. Trust us to reveal the facts and secure justice.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say the disclaimer real quick. I'm not a prophet. I am not a preacher, a pastor, or anything like that. I'm just someone who loves the Lord and loves to talk about scripture and everything that's going on in the world. Um, September 23rd has been very popular, and I already talked about that in my previous video, but, I forgot to mention that on September 22nd, the United Nations are going to get together and they're going to discuss Israel, the peace of Israel, the two-state solution. Um, it's kind of weird that everything is happening during the same time, um, and this might be the peace treaty that is spoken of by Daniel, and it's also spoken of by Thessalonians, by Paul. Um, I'm just going to read, First Thessalonians 5 and it's 5:3, where it says, "For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape." I wonder what that's going to be. It's going to be the rapture, maybe, because on September 22nd, that's when they start their meeting, to to start talking about peace and safety for Israel and the nations in the Middle East. So is that the peace treaty, the 7-year peace treaty? And to top it all off, Macron is the one leading that treaty. And long time ago, people were talking about him being the Messiah. He was walking on water, and in a couple of magazines, or Time magazine, I think it was, that they had him walking on water. I wonder, this all this stuff is just weird. It's getting really weird. And then in Daniel 9:27, it says, "He will confirm a covenant with many for 7 years. In the middle of the seven, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering. And at the temple, he will set up an abomination that causes desolation until the end that his decree is poured out on him." Let's talk about that one. Let's talk about Daniel 9:27. He sets up a statue of himself, and everybody has to worship him. And that statue is going to speak. We don't know if it's going to be. It's probably going to be AI. IA, I mean. Um, and he's going to it's going to speak, and it's going to tell who doesn't have the mark and stuff. But where it says that he's going to put a stop to the sacrifice and offerings. The red heifer, how the red heifer, they're starting with their sacrifices for the new temple. Well, this is where this starts. It starts there, and this is where it ends at the middle of the 3.5 years when he sets himself and he's at the temple, saying that he is God. That is the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel in 9:27. I just think it's kind of odd, kind of weird. But as a Christian, as a believer, someone who studies the Bible like this, I believe this could be it. I really think this could be it, because things are just getting too weird and and too quickly. So let me know what you think. Just comment or say something, and just like and subscribe. I don't do this for myself. I do it to please the Lord and to spread His word. so people could understand it a little bit better. And I'm just spreading the word out, spreading love, truth. God bless you all. Have a good evening. See you in the next one.